don't know what's going on. There's a couple guys who are just not hitting their stride right now. It's also worth noting, Justin Turner is very bad.
He's not good.
Very bad.
He's not good.
And I hate to say that because he is, people call him the heart and soul of this team. People call him like the default captain. And I agree with all those things. 100% I do. And I do in terms of like who you want up there, down a run with a 3-2 count in the postseason with the bases loaded. JT's a guy that I want up there. JT will always be a guy that I want up there. But right now, he's a hole. He's a black hole in this lineup. And there's no other way to put it. And there's a couple black holes in this lineup. But Cody Bellinger is just bad, dude. Like he is just bad. And I don't know what he's looking for. I don't know what he's doing. There's just a couple black holes. Notably, if you want me to finish up on a good note, Gavin Lux is phenomenal. I mean, he is like the scrap zone king right now.
Don't say good things.
I mean, he's just finding a way. I told you, it's like he's playing on a par 3. Just nice, easy swings. Everything that he does, he's not trying to crush the ball. I think he did hit a dong.
Yeah, he whipped out a dong over the weekend.
But I mean, in terms of like what's happening, is the sky falling? No.
Yeah.
These are the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they're ran by Andrew Friedman. I'm not worried.
Yeah, piggybacking off what you said, like I think we are emphasizing a bad weekend against a rival that I'm not going to say they wanted it more. Both teams want it more, but the Giants played cleaner baseball, and they actually converted base runners. Right now, you got a bunch of dudes slumping. I mean, Mookie carried the team for a 3-4 week stretch. It was Mookie May. Well, your boy's he's been asleep in June, and everybody else is not doing enough to get the job done. But it's overreaction season. That's what people do, and we're here to present the overreaction side of things for the fans that love to overreact. Not overly worried yet. I do think there are a lot of gut punches that keep happening with the injuries, with you're coming off of that stretch where you're playing 31 games in 30 days. There's an adrenaline factor, and you get out of that, you get a day off, and then, it's hard to get it back up again. I got the right pill. Old sponsors. Use my promo code.
I mean, this is
they got Whiskey D right now.
This is the week to get some wins back. I mean, I don't think the Guardians team is playing great baseball.
No,
the Angels are in town. They just switched.
Waiting for the comments on that, by the way.
Yeah. What?
No, you call it.
Cleveland. Anyway, I think
it rocks.
You got to win two or three there. You got to win both these games against the Angels, though.
Yeah.
I've never really cared about a freeway series in my life. I agree with Brooke that look, it's the regular season. Almost half the NL gets into the playoffs now, so it's not the end of days here. But you got to win these two games against the Angels. And I know we'll get down into that series in a second. But also, not panicking, but I do think they're going to make a trade for a pitcher. Maybe it's not some big, sexy name. It's probably not going to be a Max Scherzer type. Mm-hmm. They're going to grab somebody. And it may be for 2 starts, and they may be back.
They're not trading for Max Scherzer?
You never know. He's already injured.
Well, we posted last night on our Twitter how do you think the Dodgers lineup should look right now? And do you guys have any thoughts? Like, would you change anything up with this lineup construction right now? We've seen it work in the past, like when the team acquired Trey Turner last year. He was leading off. Dave did the flip, and everything kind of started firing from there. Would you do anything? I mean, you got Gavin Lux batting ninth, and he's probably arguably the best hitter on the team right now.
Here's the thing. I'm not changing up anything about Gavin Lux. Do not mess with that guy's psyche right now. Do not mess with anything about his swing, his position in the lineup. I love the fact that he can get on base in the 9th spot, turn it over to the top of the lineup. That's a freaking beautiful setup.
Keep the lineup moving.
Don't screw with him. Yeah. Let his swing keep going. Let him keep doing his thing. Let him keep doing whatever he's going to do. Aside from that, there's not really anything else that you can change up in this lineup. You look at top to bottom and you're like, yeah, there's a couple black holes in the middle of the lineup towards the bottom, but it is what it is right now. There's nothing you do. I will say, I saw a lot of bring up Miguel Vargas talk over the weekend. A lot of it. Like a lot of different people have said that over the weekend. And I was just like, it's just like a constant reminder of like sometimes people don't know ball. I don't know what else to tell you. Like the dude is playing in AAA for the first time this year, and yeah, he's crushing the ball. He's got an 867 OPS in a league that is specifically made to elevate your OPS and elevate your offensive statistics. And for a guy that is in himself a black hole at third base, not good defense. He's obviously not going to play first base because we have a first baseman that plays every damn day of the week. He's also 22 years old. He needs some seasoning. I don't think he's anywhere near to being ready. If your answer is Miguel Vargas for this team, you're basically saying, like, let me bring up right-handed Edwin Rios and see what happens.
If you want a hitter, you go with somebody like Michael Busch. You don't bring up Miguel Vargas.
You go bat to ball kind of guys.
I don't know if this is devil's advocate, but let's play with Troy's comment here. And the first glance, I'm like, hey, look, if you're going to change up the lineup, this is a hella way to do it. Trey Turner, Gavin Lux, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, Max Muncy, Justin Turner, Cody Bellinger, Chris Taylor. Thoughts on that 1 through 9 as a complete flip-flop?
I like the creativity.
Yeah, I can see that.
Why would you mess with Mookie Betts? He's had 8 bad games, really bad games. He just had one of the best. He had one of the best Mays in Dodgers history, like tied Roy Campanella's home run record for the month of May.
What have you done for me lately?
You don't mess with the 1, 2, 3. I like the back half though. I like the back third there. You are messing with Lux. You are messing with his golf
Dodgers
swing.
lineup ass man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like. I would be interested in seeing Gavin Lux in the 2-hole. Could be a thing. I personally, I agree with both of you guys. Don't really change it up, but if I'm gonna change it up, I kind of fucking like this lineup.
Yeah, Trey's numbers are so much better in the 3 spot. At least during his Dodgers career.
During his entire career, his numbers in the 3 spot are phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, the difference was huge though last year. I remember.
Oh, phenomenal! Like ridiculously.
Batting
huge.
champion.
Yeah. Is he still top 5 in RBI?
He still is. Yes.
I don't think I pay attention to the numbers.
Yeah. The top 3 is not the problem in my opinion.
It is very much that's again. It come back to this time and time again, and we talk about this all the time. It is the what have you done for me lately? Because Trey Turner, I mean, people turned on him so quick at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Well, they turned on him in the postseason.
Oh yeah, all the time. They're like, he's trash. Let's get rid of him. And I'm like, how do you guys miss AJ Pollock then? Like, what is you guys got to stick to? One.
Everyone hated AJ Pollock, and now we've traded AJ Pollock, and he's been awful on Chicago. He has one double against us. Like, we should never have traded AJ Pollock. I miss AJ Pollock. It's like, you were talking so much crap about AJ Pollock for 3 years.
That trade cost us 1 win.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, add in the fact that Craig Kimbrell is also 2 scoops of ass lately, and then you got a real recipe for angry fans.
That was brutal on Saturday.
That was brutal. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if you got to, I'm going to say he's got to cut his hair because that seems to work for everybody. Just cut the damn hair. I don't know what's going on with that guy.
I told him to trim those sideburns.
My closing on the batting order: 1, 2, 3, and 9 need to stay the same, but there could be some moves that could be made 4 through 8.
Save for the last couple of weeks, it worked. It worked very well to start the season.
Bad Austin Barnes second.
When we're like it.
Scrap zone.